we have a perfect alignment at 16 degrees of Virgo between our Sun and the stars Alcor and Mizar, which is a binary star system in the Ursa Major constellation, and this creates an energetic portal through which we can receive even more cosmic energies and light codes from the higher realms, as if the Lightworker gateway wasn't already streaming enough through to us. Welcome to Abundant Universe, the podcast that's all about you. Here we talk about your spiritual activation, awakening, and ascension, as well as your personal path to mindfully manifesting your most magical, fulfilling, abundant, and prosperous reality through quantum physics, ancient spiritual teachings, mysticism, and all things esoteric. I'm your personal energy alchemist, spiritual activator, quantum healer, mindful manifestation mentor, and host, Elle Brandlin. And today I'm going to tell you all about how the Andromeda Orion Lightworker Gateway and 9-9 Portal are activating your truest purpose and potential, and how you can use the upcoming 9-9 portal specifically to manifest any desires you have, especially around relationships, career, and money. So be sure to stick around until the very end of the show to get all the juicy higher knowledge you need to propel you into your highest possible timeline. And don't forget to subscribe wherever you're listening so you never miss a mind-blowing episode. And if you're on YouTube, please like the video because that'll help more people who are interested in this kind of content to find it. And let me know what your biggest takeaway is in the comments because I always love to hear that. Also, before we get into this important information, I just want to mention that I'm giving a 60% discount on your first month inside Sovereign Soul Society right now through Friday. So hit up the show notes or description box below for the link to more information, and be sure to use the code LIGHTWORKER at checkout to get your savings. But without further ado, let's jump in because we've got a lot to cover today, starting with the Andromeda Orion Lightworker Gateway. And I'm going to tell you exactly what it is and why it's so important for Lightworkers right now. From August 28th to September 28th, we are receiving frequencies and light codes from both Andromeda and Orion that are only compatible with Lightworker energy signatures, and they're providing some crucial upgrades to our energy systems because we're meant to receive, integrate, and modify these energies and codes so we can transmit them to others who are ready to receive them, but in a way that their energetic systems can process. Now, to be fair, we're actually receiving energies and codes from other beings throughout September as well, like the Arcturians for sure. But what I'm talking about today is what we're getting from Andromeda and Orion, specifically from 8/28 to 9/28. And the special Andromedan energies will tune our crown chakras to a higher frequency permanently, which will allow them to receive higher frequency energy, codes, information, and messages from the higher realms. And Orion is sending energies to our soul star chakras that will help them modify the divine light we receive so it can be filtered down into our crown chakras and the rest of our chakra systems more powerfully and effectively. So when divine light, energy, data, and information from the higher realms is filtered down through the chakras above our heads, it has to be adapted by the soul star chakra so we can understand it before it can enter the crown chakra. Because our human minds can only receive information if it's able to come through the soul star chakra. In other words, we can only receive what we can conceive of and perceive. So you can kind of think of the soul star chakra as your brain's reticular activating system's energetic sister in that way. And I didn't know any of this at the time, but this is why I channeled my Earth Star through Universal Chakra Activation plus Full Energy Body Cleanse. So if this is resonating, you know you're one of the Lightworkers who's meant to be receiving, anchoring, and transmitting these higher frequencies and light codes. So please check the show notes or description box below for information on how to access this powerful activation. Because not only will it activate your crown and soul star chakras to receive these attunement light codes from Andromeda and Orion, but it'll activate your ability to access the full extent of your soul's gifts and empower you to become literally supernatural. So grab that, and thank you so much for being here, doing what you do to aid in Earth's ascension. It's truly such an honor and privilege to get to serve you like I do. And keep in mind that with 60% off, your first month of SSS is the same price as just this one activation, and it comes with all my activations, quantum healing sessions, guided meditations, moon manifestation rituals, one-to-one mentorship in the DMs, and more. So it's definitely worth checking out to get all of that instead of just one thing, right? And now let's talk about the 9/9 portal that's coming up on, you guessed it, September 9th. So what even is the 9/9 portal? To put it simply, it's the alignment of the 9th day in the 9th month, but it's actually so much more than that. So I'll tell you about the most powerful alignments along with all the planetary positions when we talk about the astrology of that day in just a little bit. But first, I want to tell you the purposes of this portal that's happening in the midst of the Andromeda Orion Lightworker Gateway, which are to activate our true purposes and potential, bring in even more spiritual awakening for some, and accelerated ascension for those of us who are on that journey. Now let's dig into the numerology before we dive into the astrological placements and energies. In numerology, 9 is the number of transcendence and evolution, as well as completion of a cycle so that you can begin a new cycle on a transcendent path because you've evolved into a new version of yourself, which is happening on a really grand scale right now. It's also believed to bring good fortune and prosperity, so this will be a really good day for those kinds of manifestations. And the angel number 9 is associated with compassion, our connections with those around us, and we'll talk a little bit about relationships later, spiritual awakenings, and stepping into our soul's purposes, as I mentioned when I talked about the purpose of this portal. So both the month and the day are 9s, and when you add them together, 9 plus 9 equals 18, then you reduce it down to a single digit by adding 1 plus 8, and that also equals 9. So in a way, we've got triple 9s showing up here. And angel number 999 signifies completion and new beginnings, so it may bring closure to relationships and careers. It invites us to embrace change, practice non-resistance, remain open-hearted, and trust in the process of life. And it encourages reflection and growth. But believe it or not, it's not just about the number 9. September 9th is actually a 7 universal day because 9 plus 9 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 equals 25, and 2 plus 5 equals 7. So a day under number 7 is a really good day to explore spirituality, and there are no coincidences here, only beautiful synchronicities. And in numerology, 7 is a symbol of knowledge, intellect, logic, understanding, and spirituality, intuition, and mystery. So it serves as a bridge between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. Angel number 7 is connected to intuition, wisdom, growing self-awareness, spiritual revelations, and big shifts that can have a positive impact on your life. So you can see another correlation between the purpose of the portal here. And the number 7 is also associated with luck, which, as I've mentioned numerous times in the past, I don't believe in because I believe we make our own luck, but that's one of the things it's associated with, so I thought I'd mention it. Plus, it's associated with deep matters that influence our lives, auspiciousness, and prosperity. So again, use the energies of this portal to amplify and accelerate any manifestations you're working on around financial abundance. And September is also a 7 universal month because 9 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 equals 16 and 1 plus 6 equals 7 in a 7 universal year because 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 equals 7. So even though it's the 9-9 portal, there's also a lot of 7 energy happening that day, and in a way we also have 777 energy in play. So angel number 777 represents introspection, self-discovery, and solitude. It encourages us to find inner peace and clarity in both career and relationships again. So if you're working on manifestations having to do with either of those things, you can use this portal to call those in. And now let's get into the 9-9 portal astrology. On this day, we have a perfect alignment at 16 degrees of Virgo, so there's some more 7 energy, between our sun and the stars Alcor and Mizar, which is a binary star system in the Ursa Major constellation that's located in the handle of the Big Dipper. And this creates an energetic portal through which we can receive even more cosmic energies and light codes from the higher realms, as if the Lightworker gateway wasn't already streaming enough through to us. Although, to be fair, the Lightworker gateway pretty much only affects Lightworkers, at least directly, but the 9-9 portal impacts literally everyone. So first, let's talk about all the sextiles we have going on at this time. The sun will be at 16 degrees 44 minutes in Virgo and the moon at 17 degrees 43 minutes in Cancer. So this is a peaceful, harmonious, balanced, relaxed, and easygoing energy. The moon is also sextiling Jupiter retrograde at 15 degrees 32 minutes of Taurus, which is an optimistic energy that brings good luck or good fortune. So we have more of that 7 energy that is in the universal day, month, and year of that particular day. Additionally, we have Venus at 12 degrees 48 minutes in Leo, sextile to Mars at 8 degrees 28 minutes in Libra, which means Mars is in one of the signs ruled by Venus, so this sextile carries a very passionate energy. Uranus retrograde is at 23 degrees 1 minute of Taurus, sextiling Neptune retrograde at 26 degrees 34 minutes of Pisces. And this is a wildly creative, very idealistic energy that can bring in a unique perspective. And finally, Neptune retrograde in Pisces is sextiling Pluto retrograde at 28 degrees 16 minutes of Capricorn. And this is a perceptive energy that can help you see layers to a situation. So coupled with the unique perspective of the Uranus-Neptune sextile, this portal could also manifest innovative solutions you've never thought of before. And now let's talk about conjunctions. The Sun in Virgo is conjunct Mercury retrograde at 10 degrees 43 minutes in Virgo, and this energy invites great communication but potential challenges with listening, so use it to clearly communicate what you desire to manifest, and just be mindful of listening for any guidance you're receiving that will help you bring your manifestation in. And Jupiter retrograde in Taurus is conjunct Uranus retrograde in Taurus, which is a very independent energy of freedom, nonconformity, and thirst for knowledge, but can also be very helpful with organization. So you can tap into that energy as it relates to anything you're manifesting as well. Now let's get into all the trines. The Sun in Virgo is trine to Jupiter retrograde in Taurus, so this is a very generous energy that also denotes good luck and abundance and can be used to help you attract good things in general. Again, we have the Sun, but this time it's trining Uranus retrograde, so there's some more of that nonconformist energy that invites us to question tradition and supports new ways of doing things. And this energy is also very magnetic, unique, intuitive, inventive, and innovative, so it can help us see where improvements and progress can be made, and again, with innovative solutions we've never thought of before. And we also have Uranus retrograde in Taurus, trining Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, and this energy is about perseverance and improving your daily life. Finally, Mercury retrograde in Virgo is trine to Jupiter retrograde in Taurus, and this is a tolerant and intelligent energy that can assist with any big ideas you may be manifesting. And we have one opposition of note. Mercury retrograde in Virgo is opposing Saturn retrograde at 2 degrees 50 minutes in Pisces. So even though we had the positive communication aspects with the Sun conjunct Mercury, this energy encourages us to be careful with our communications and more specifically who we tell about our manifestations. So basically, don't tell anyone who might rain on your parade if you haven't received your manifestation yet, especially. And last but not least, we have Venus in Leo squaring Jupiter retrograde in Taurus. So with Venus, ruler of Taurus, in the fiery Leo, and Jupiter in Taurus, this is actually another optimistic, generous, and big-hearted energy that can help you receive your manifestations, especially around love and money, even though squares are usually pretty challenging aspects. So all in all, this portal has all kinds of powerful, positive energy around it, from the numerology to the astrology. Just be sure you have clarity around what you're manifesting and that your energy is clear so you can receive any communication that might be coming in from the higher realms to help you receive guidance and information about your manifestations, true purpose and potential, and your highest possible timeline. And to that end, I'd like to invite you again to join Sovereign Soul Society for 60% off of your first month, or grab one of my limited one-to-one mentorship spots if that's more aligned with you right now, because complimentary membership in SSS is one of the bonuses of working with me in any of my one-to-one containers. And my custom one-to-one mentorship and support programs are especially for lightworkers, wayshowers, and or healers who know you're here to walk as a master on earth in service to others, so we can all ascend together into a more peaceful, egalitarian world where everyone is living in a reality of freedom, fulfillment, joy, prosperity, harmony, ease, flow, synchronicity, magic, and abundance in every aspect of our lives, because that's literally everyone's birthright. Plus, my purpose is to teach you how to embody your source, superpowers, and innate magic, and I believe in you, so you should too. Much love.